Hey folks, hope everyone's having a great week. Just having a mail day for you here. Tomorrow I'm going to do a BGS preview and I'm going to grade myself and compare it with the BGS graders. Next week, I've got a PSA shipment that's coming in today, but I won't be showing that until next week. And also next week, I'll have a pretty big box break, pretty big for me anyways. So be looking out for next week, but I just want to run through this week's pickups for you. I'm going to start off on the right side here. Got a couple of Lourdes Gurriel super short prints. Got these from the same seller. One of them is probably a 10, one of them is a 9, I think. It could be a 9.5 at Beckett, or BGS, but I'll probably hold off on that one. I'll probably send in the one that's a 10 candidate to get it graded. Lourdes Gurriel is one who, he's probably one of about 5 or 6 players I've been hoarding up their flagship rookies from. His stuff is 2018. I think he's got some great stuff in him. He's got a good lineup around him right now, so it'll be interesting to see how he does if the baseball season starts on time. Got this Marte Refractor Auto, First Bowman Chrome. Very nice condition card. A couple of these Chrome cards I'm going to review tonight and see if they should go into BGS tomorrow. You'll see a couple other cards, I think, that are in this stack. But just a very nice card, very nicely centered. I see a lot of 2014s that are off-centered a little bit left to right, but Marte has a hard contact. He's a hard hitter, and I think he'll rack up some home runs if he gets the opportunity. Got a 2-card Cody Bellinger lot from the same buyer or same seller on eBay. One's a regular base update or base update non-chrome. The other's a chrome. The update is definitely a 10. I'm about 95% sure on that. The chrome probably is also. I've thought for the longest time that Bellinger's stuff, even with his regression last season where he hit, his batting average declined every month from April. He's still a good player, and I feel like his stuff has been undervalued until recently. Now I think it's kind of overvalued. You got the Gary V pump happening on some stuff. I think it's a little high right now. I think it'll correct itself, come back down over the next month or two, and it'll flatline, maybe at a baseline of about 125 to 150 for a PSA 10. But I don't like to buy graded cards if I'm fairly certain that I could pick up a raw card that would grade a 10 for much less. So got those. Got this Nate Pearson card. This is one I'm going to review tonight. The centering is awesome. The surface is good. And this coming from a guy who's horrible at surface. I need to check one corner under a loop. This might be in the BGS submission. He's tearing it up right now. The Jays have just got a good young squad. So Nate Pearson's doing a fantastic job in spring training. Got this Jared Kelenic 2018 Chrome Auto. Fairly well centered. The guy, you can see he had 10 of these. This I felt was the best centered one. And I couldn't really tell from the pictures about the corners other than they looked pretty good in the pictures, but they do look good in person. So that, I'm going to debate to send that off to BGS versus PSA. Do I really want to wait 6 months, or do I want to get it back in about 3 weeks? From one buyer, or sorry, I don't know why I keep saying buyer. One seller on Blowout got this stack. I didn't even remember that I had purchased it. I got it in the mail, and it probably, if I had to guess, I would say I probably bought it like 2 weeks before. It probably came from overseas or something, just took a while. But got a Brandon Lau update rookie. He's doing really well in preseason, I think. Urias, who I believe is injured. A couple of Brent Rooker Chrome refractors. Victor Mesa Jr. Chrome. Austin Meadows, the lesser desired, I think, of his 2 sort of first Bowman cards since he's in the USA uniform on this one and not the Pirates uniform, which I think is 2013 Chrome. But still, it's his first appearance that I know of on a major league product. So, got some 2016 Chromes in here. Alex Kirilloff, who's going to light it up for the Twins, I think, this year. I don't think he's having a great preseason, though. Dylan Carson Refractors, who is an early contender, well, a couple of base, and then Refractors, who is a contender along with Gavin Lux for the, he's already been called a front runner for the National League MVP, or I'm sorry, National League Rookie of the Year award. So Dylan Carson. Got some Willie Calhoun refractors from 2015 Chrome. I think he has a sub 100 batting average right now in spring training also, not doing super hot. As part of a trade, let me get them out here. I traded one card for this stack of cards. And first off was this Lamar Jackson 2019 Panini 1 patch auto out of 35. And everyone is watching Pat Mahomes, and he's a fantastic quarterback. And I think his prices kind of reflect that. I don't think as many people are watching Lamar Jackson. I think he's got a lot of talent, and I don't think the prices reflect that talent yet. But I bought this, or I traded for this, and I kind of regretted it. I think I'm probably going to sell it, and I don't have a rookie card of his. I think I would like a 2018 Optic Optic Holo. So I'll probably sell this and use those funds to pick up an Optic Holo to get graded. But I also got this Ronnie Mauricio Chrome Auto PSA 10. He has done well in his first season in the minors. Didn't do too hot. Is he in his second season? I guess he's in his second season. First season didn't do too hot, 713, but high expectations of him on the Mets. And then I picked up this 2019 Bowman Chrome lot. Got Bleday. It's both base chrome and refractor, so got some Bledays, a couple of C.J. Abrams, a couple of Riley Greens, a couple of Corbin Carrolls, and then I got refractors of Bleday, Abrams, Green, and a couple of Carrolls. So that was a trade. From Check Out My Cards, CMC, I got this Yoan Moncada red ink auto out of 68, Real One Auto red ink. And it's great condition. This is going to go out to BGS. At the very minimum, it is a 9.5/10, I think. So I haven't looked at the corners under the loop yet. The centering is very nice. Maybe a tad off left to right. I haven't centered it with my centering tool. Just a great looking card though. See, from a seller on eBay, I got these 4 Luis Robert, which I watched a video and somebody at a press conference asked how he pronounces his name via a translator. And he said in Cuba, it's pronounced Robert. People here tend to pronounce it Robert. I go more by Robert. I've been saying Robert, which is, I've heard a lot of people saying Robert, but apparently it's Robert. Luis Robert. I think at least 2 of these will grade a 10. There are 2 more, knowing what I know now about the chrome gloss on the back, or the gloss on the back, there are 2 more I question because the gloss doesn't seem to extend all the way to the edges. I'll have to look at that a little more closely. eBay, I got this really nice Bobby Bradley Real One Auto out of 2020 Heritage. I think the 2020 Heritage autos are undervalued right now, especially if you compare them to the 2018, 2019 Heritages. It's hard to find any decent rookie from those years, even when you were in those years, for under $75. And this one I think was like $18. It's nice, great corners. Centering's off a little bit left to right, but I figured for 18 bucks couldn't hurt. Bobby Bradley's one that people sort of go back and forth on whether or not he'll be good, but it was a risk that was worth taking. At $18. From a Blowout forum member, I got these 2 Freddie Peralta 2017 Chrome Autos for like $6 a piece, and he's tearing it up in spring training. And these 2 base Chrome Keston Hiuras. I'm trying to think. I think his strikeout rate was pretty high, but he had good stats. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe his strikeout rate was good. I don't remember. I'd have to look at his stats again. But he has good stats overall, generally speaking. Got this Austin Meadows base rookie for like $20 plus tax or something. He's one that I'm putting a lot of money into. Excuse me, I think I'm losing my voice. I figured if I can pick up his base for $2 per card and then spend $10 to $12 getting that card graded and hoping that it comes out of 10, then I could probably spend 20 bucks to go ahead and get a 10. So I'm trying to stack up on these 10s of him. I don't think you'll see them much lower than about $24, $25 for long, if there are any still out there. From Mike, baseball card collector, he had an auction last week. Got this Dan Marino rookie out of 84 Topps. That's got a print defect. I couldn't really figure out what it is unless it's because there's some snow right here. I don't know if you can tell that or not. See a little white right there. I thought that might have been what got it the PD designation, but yeah, Dan Marino rookie, awesome player. Picked up this George Brett rookie. It's a PSA 5 excellent. I probably have 2 or 3 of these Brett rookies now. The highest I've owned is, I think, an 8. But I just really like that look of that card a lot more than I do the Robin Yount card. The Robin Yount's kind of that ugly orange-brown color. But I don't know, I just like that Brett card. And then I picked up a guy I loved to watch as a kid. I grew up a Braves fan. I'm a diehard Braves fan, always will be. Dale Murphy epitomized what baseball should be to me. He was a good player. He was a good leader. He was great off the field, well-respected. A lot of people think his 78 card is his rookie card because he's in another, I think he's on another rookie card in that one, 4-player rookie. But no, it's 77. This is a PSA 4. And I want to say I paid $6 for this one. So yeah, I'll throw this in the PC for a while because I like him. I mean, it's not a valuable card, but I like Dale Murphy. From my local card shop, I picked up this Luka Doncic. I lost my train of thought. Prism rookie, red, white, and blue. It's a really good looking card. This one might go off to BGS. Centering is, one thing I have to evaluate and I haven't done it yet. Centering might be just a tad off top to bottom, but the corners are super sharp. Back looks good. Any scratches or scuffs you see are on the case. It's a good looking card. I like that. And then the last thing I got here was my wife and I do like pack wars or box wars. We usually do them with hanger or blaster boxes. And she always has luck in pulling an autograph. In the past, she's out of 2018 Chrome Update, she pulled a Juan Soto X-Fractor auto. Out of 2019 Heritage, she pulled a Reggie Jackson Real One auto. Out of Topps Fire, she pulled another Juan Soto auto. And I pull guys like Dowell Lugo or something like that. But this box, I walked into a Target and there was a lady standing at the card section. I guess she was trying to figure out something for her kid or her husband or something. I don't think she collected, but I just grabbed a box and walked away. And then after I circled around the store to get some stuff, I thought, you know what, we could do a little box war thing. So I went back and I noticed that the lady had taken the next one off the rack. So I guess she saw me take it and said, well, that must be good enough. I'll take one of those. So there was one left behind it. And so I just went ahead and grabbed that one. And I don't know which one this came out of, but my wife opened it and she got this Vladdy Jr. auto. And it's the first Vladdy Jr. auto I've gotten, or we've gotten. She pulled it. It's my card. But yeah, I'm gonna throw that into the PC. I don't typically sell cards that she pulls. So that'll go into the PC, and I can say I have a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. auto now. But those are my pickups for the week. Hope you enjoyed them. Let me know what you think about them. Let me know what you think is going to happen with the Major League Baseball season. NBA's already canceled the rest of their season. I think that's what I read. MLB is debating whether or not to, I think the Grapefruit League, which is a minor league baseball league, has canceled the rest of its games. So it's going to be interesting to see what MLB does. I personally think you'd probably just go ahead and have the games, but tell me what you think in the comments below. Tell me what you think about today's pickups, what you'd like to see graded, anything else you'd like to see. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.